Hey guys, I'm walking outside. There's a storm today. It's a bit quiet now, but it was raining very hard the last few hours, and the wind, well, it turned down right now, but yeah, there are some problems I can already see. Always with this hard wind and storm. This is yeah, it always happens like this. It's very nice weather for like a couple of weeks, almost no rain, and then all of a sudden we have stormy days, and yeah, it gets bad sometimes. I know in the rest of the country it's much worse, and I've seen pictures, fallen trees and roofs going off houses and barns, and yeah, very bad. But luckily, until now, I think the storm goes on for like 2 or 3 hours, but it's all right now. So if it stays like this, I'm happy with it. This is the part where the fence broke down in the storm yesterday, and as you can see today, yesterday it was like, well, storm, rain, the whole day. It was very wet, it was very windy, it was a bit extreme, a lot of damage in the neighborhood, but we were very lucky because this is the only damage, and the rest is just a mess. It's messy everywhere, there's stuff laying around, and yeah, in the wind everything was going everywhere. But this is the only damage I have so far, and I think it's just because of a tree branch from this bigger tree fell down on here, so I think it snapped the fence, but we will see if I can fix it. Oh yeah, this one. This is the one that did it. You know, in the storm this is quite heavy. If it goes like this just breaks. And it's fine, it's supposed to break for safety. Oh, that's easy. I hope all of them are like this, because it didn't even break, it just got loose out of here. So that's easy fixing them. It's a very nice day today. Yesterday the storm, and it was also a bit cold, and today it's getting extremely hot again, and also tomorrow. So I would like to use this field because this one has the better shade from trees. So I'm happy this was easily fixable, because now I can put the horses in here right away and they can enjoy the shade. It's fine now because it's still in the morning, but when it gets hotter, I like them to be here so they can enjoy cooling down in the shade a bit more. Like nothing ever happened. Well, you can see the horses waiting over there because Every time I'm in this field, I'm doing something, like fixing the fence now, but every time I'm here they think they are allowed to go here. And they were not allowed to go here the last few days because of the storm, because I don't want them to be under the trees directly. I want them to be in the paddock where they can enter the stable if they need. So they were not allowed on the grass. And they look like... Bounty's checking out the fence to see if the electricity is on. But they look like they really want to go here, so I will let them, I will let them for like 2 hours or something. And then they can go back in the paddock. Hello Oreo. Hallo. Wat kom je? So finished my pancake. It's a beautiful day today. It's very nice. It's warm, but it's not too hot, so great weather to work outside. And I don't know if you can hear it in the background, but yeah, there is a new family member. Her name is Mokka, and she's in the cat enclosure right now with my other cat. I will introduce them later this video. But today I actually wanted to clean up all the mess after the storm. But yeah, sometimes it is just how it goes. There's always things in between that needs attention first. And Mokka arrived here yesterday. She's a kitten. She's a Maine Coon mix, and she's yeah, I think 10 weeks old right now. And she's with my other cat. And we have a lot of cats around here, but these cats, well, they're not very smart, so they're in an enclosure to keep them safe, actually. So they live inside in my cabin, but they also live outside and they have their own enclosure. She's there now, but I need to do some work on it because I need to fix the roof, and it's not very good right now. It's enough to keep them in, but it's not really good looking, and it's yeah, it's a bit shabby. So enclosure needs work, and I need to do that first because she's here now, and I just wanted to be safe, and I wanted to look a little bit better, and I also want them to be protected from bad weather if it's needed. So yeah, I'm going to work on that today, and I will show you a little bit about the process, and hopefully it looks good in the end. So it's good weather to work on it. The spot where the enclosure is yeah, protected from the sun. It's under the trees. So, and I will show you Azur the ragdoll and Mokka the Maine Coon. You can hear the kitties in the background. She's just a small kitten. She's like 10 weeks old right now, so she's still a baby. And this is where the cats live on the outside. It's not that they are always in here. Sometimes they are on the inside with me, but when I'm working on the outside, I like when they can also go to the outside. So we have a lot of cats just roaming on the property freely, but this one, well, I will grab him. He's a ragdoll, and he is pretty young as well. Kom maar, zoetje. He's a big boy, but he's yeah, he's beautiful and he's very friendly, but he's not really smart. He's quite dumb actually. So for his own safety, I cannot let him walk outside because he just goes everywhere and he gets lost very easily. He cannot jump very well. He cannot climb trees. He cannot really do cat things because he's just not smart in this way. So for his own safety, I keep him in this enclosure. And he's also very happy in my cabin. But in my cabin, I just don't like for cat to be on the inside the whole time. So I like him to be outside to get some fresh air in. So I made this enclosure to keep him safe. Yeah. So he can enjoy the outside, but it's fairly new and it's not as great. It's not in great shape. I just put it up very quickly, and yeah, it keeps him in. But I want to protect it a bit more, so this is loose. I want to attach it on this part because this is very bad. This is a bit stronger to keep the foxes and the wolves out if they get here. If they are outside, I want them to be safe, of course. And then I will fix the roof. This is just all very loose. This is ugly. So I put some planks here, some wood on top, so it is stronger and it looks better. So that's what I'm going to do today, also for the baby, because it's a lot safer for her that way. She's small, so she can escape more easily. I will show you to her. Hey, baby. Oh, I just got her 2 days ago. She's still a baby. She's 10 weeks old, and the place where she lived was not great for her, so I took her in because I think she's gonna be a great friend for Azur. Yeah, because he's on his own now and I don't like this for him. So I will put her back. And then I'm going to work on her. Right now it's not only the outside to make it more beautiful and make it safer. I also want to redo the inside and make it a real playground for them, so they can enjoy their time here. And it's not only to put them in a cage outside, but also that they can enjoy it and they can be here safely for hours and not be bored. So that's what I'm going to do today. Well, first I think I'm going to remove all this mess here. This is the old small fish pond. I used to keep the baby koi's in here before they go to the bigger pond, so they can grow up a bit more before entering the pond, because there yeah, we have some birds grabbing them. So if they're bigger, they're safer. This is also, I don't really know why it's here. It's a bit of a messy part of the garden here. So first I remove this junk, because this is all because of the storm. I remove it now, and then I have some space to work here. So I want to remove this thing. All the water is out, well, almost all of it. There's still a little bit left, but it's You can hear it. It's like 5 centimeters of water, so I should be able to push it over and then lift it up. But I think my brother helped when we put it here. But I really want it gone now, so I'm just gonna do it on my own and see how it works. But it is quite heavy, so let me just try to push it over. Let all the water out. Oh no. That worked. And then I think I'm going to use this for the hay, because it fits one hay bale perfectly. I just need to cut some holes in there because the small ponies cannot reach there, too small. I think this thing is bigger than they are in total, so they can definitely not grab hay from it. Bounty should be fine, but for the ponies I'm going to cut some holes in there and use this to put the hay bales in. But that's a project for later. First, just need to remove it. I think I might just throw it up the fence and roll it. It's not really heavy, it's just big and I'm pretty small. And now I want to do it. I don't want to wait for somebody to be around to help me. Yeah, I might just try to push it over the fence. See if I can lift it, or maybe just roll it out of the way and do it later when I'm not able to. Let's just try. Little bit of water still left. I don't know, it's pretty big. So close. I was very close. No, I definitely think I should be able to do it. It's a bit too heavy and too big for me. Horsies, Odeo and Coco, we're gonna have a problem. Go! Go! gonna get scared. Come. Guys, please. I think it will drop instantly. Come. Come. Ah, curious right away. Those mini ponies. The tub is in here now, and now I can easily remove it because I can just roll it through the fence opening because it's big enough, so I don't have to lift it again. And yeah, they like to play with every new thing you put into their paddock. Bounty is just looking like, why was this needed? But the mini ponies, they like everything you throw at them. They are so curious. So yeah, I will use this, make something, the hay can go in and make some holes so they can eat from it. Because, okay, I'm trying to speak. Because now I just put the hay bales in here and it's fine. It's great for them to get to the hay. But what they do is with their front legs, they just, they pull the whole thing apart and then they lay in it. Because they really like to play with everything, so they ruin the whole hay bale. When I put it in here, they cannot get in here, so they just can eat from the holes and they cannot get in the top. I think Bounty can reach, but she will not go in here. Okay, it's stinky. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do with it, but in a few weeks, because I have some other big projects I need to finish first. So I will remove this, put it aside, and then in a few weeks I will make something nice out of it that keeps the hay inside and the ponies out. I think they just like to play with it now. Come, over here. That's why you should wear gloves. I wanted to maybe overlap the planks like this, but I don't think I'm gonna do that because it's a bit hard because this is not too strong. So I think I'm just gonna lay them flat. It doesn't need to be watertight because of the wood, because I keep this underneath, so this protects them from the water. So I think I'm just gonna lay them side to side, and I think that's a bit better. This wood is a little bit darker because I already painted this once. This is old wood from the fence, old fence for the horse paddock, and I'm reusing it because this is all fairly new. It's the wood I used to build the new paddock. It's what's behind there where they are at now. That's where I use this new wood, and I have some left over, but I like to keep some longer parts for other projects I'm working on. So this wood I can reuse perfectly for it, and otherwise it's just laying around, and I prefer to use the materials I have laying around instead of buying new ones. So that's what I'm doing here. this is it for today. I finished the roof part. Very happy with how it turned out. And also this with the old wood, it makes it a bit more sturdy with the storms and everything, with tree branches falling down on it. It's very, very solid now. Azura is sleeping in the sun right now, and I just need to clean up here. But yeah, I'm done for today. I did a lot of work, and I want to take a shower, eat some food, and then there's another day tomorrow. So thank you all for watching, and if you like this video, please subscribe. I'm very happy with everybody watching and all the nice comments on my last video. So I'm going to upload a video every week on Sundays, and so you can see what I do in a week. Look at that small baby. Oh, thank you for watching. Isn't it too cute? Hey, they're so cute together.